Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder is going to be fighting this December. Yay! Yay! Yeah, who gives a damn shit? You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. There was a time when Anthony Joshua and Wilder, both undefeated, both really have the kind of buzz that most fighters never, ever achieve, man. Ever. Two talented knockout artists, two guys who medal in the Olympics, one with a bronze, one with a silver. Two guys with interesting storylines. One guy came to the sport of boxing to make sure he could take care of his sick daughter. The other guy, man, just trying to get off the streets and just create a different trajectory for his life. But now they got this big fight going on in Saudi Arabia. Eddie Hearn's over there working out the deals right now. Shelly Finkel and Wilder's team working out the deals for him. And I'm telling you right now, I just find, as far as the excitement about this fight, yeah, we'll watch it. We're boxing fans. But for the most part, it's extremely low energy. Yay. Anthony Joshua's out here looking like he doesn't know what the hell he wants to do in the ring. You can see that the man needs to hit that yellow brick road and look for some courage because the lion has turned into a pussycat. Majority of people are of the opinion that Wilder will tranquilize him. But at the end of the day, Wilder and the mystique around him, AJ, the mystique around him, we felt at a point in time that AJ couldn't be hurt, couldn't be damaged. Wilder couldn't be hurt, couldn't be damaged. Then these two at this point in their career have shown us that not only could they be hurt, they could be knocked out. And also, at this point in their career, they're no longer just looking to come forward and entertain the crowd with vicious knockouts. They're trying to evolve their style to becoming more, in Joshua's case, no longer a bruiser, but more a thinking fighter who can go to 12 rounds and outclass somebody based on skill. Wilder is out here trying to work on his jab, work on some combinations, work on his footwork, but at the same time, to be fair to Wilder, if he has the opportunity to tranquilize you, he will. But he's no longer talking about killing someone in the ring. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I'm going to send this, hey, Sean, on permanent vacation. Remember all that wild, loud, crazy talk? All that crap has stopped from Wilder. So I personally think they both lost their hunger, their passion for the sport of boxing. But they're just extremely talented, extremely powerful guys. And as a result, whenever they get in the ring, depending on who they fight, it's kind of hard to vote against him. But nonetheless, AJ's gone out there, man, and he's confirmed his clash with Wilder. It's been rumored about December, so it's official. It's out there now, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, when Anthony Joshua's out here talking about, come on, champ, let's go. Hey, bro, let's do this. I tell you, I don't think there's anything funny about this fight. And although Anthony Joshua's with Derek James, we're going to see just how far Derek James is able to bring Anthony Joshua. Because taking him into a fight with Wilder and trying to be the super heavyweight Luis Ortiz, the super heavyweight Spilka, you know, I just don't think that's going to get the job done against Wilder. I just don't think so. Just like they attempted to make the fight before and it never came to fruition, the whole thing with Anthony Joshua would sound like he's going to attempt to outbox Wilder over 12 rounds. That may not come to fruition. I think the worst thing he can do is try to box Wilder and not let really strong power shots go. Because I think with Wilder, if you press him early and you get shots off, I think you can knock Wilder out, especially a guy like Joshua who hits the way he does. But conversely, we know with Wilder, he can tranquilize you. Both of their chins are a little questionable. So it is what it is. But we're going to see how this thing goes, man. These guys are both nodding their heads, acknowledging to the public that it's going to happen. AJ's out here saying he's going to get that W, God willing. And I'm going to tell you what. One person who's the biggest AJ supporter and fan is Eddie Hearn. And these guys going to Saudi Arabia, that's a whole nother conversation. Matter of fact, this clash, like I've been saying, but it's out there to the world now, could be a part of a tournament where Joshua and Wilder and Usyk and Fury all fight together on one card as a co-main and main. Now, then the winners will go on to fight each other next year. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, there's been all kind of rumors circulating, but Eddie Hearn went out and he said, hey, these guys in the Middle East, they're all about their money. They're all about making fights happen and making huge fights happening in the same night. And he said that the event, right? I said 1 billion. People thought I was crazy. But just for this event alone, the Wilder, Fury, AJ Usyk, that event is supposed to be worth up to 400 million pounds. And Wilder is saying he's going to give Saudi Arabia the first knockout victim, which is going to be AJ. But I want to make sure I say that again. The event in Saudi Arabia for Wilder, AJ, Fury, and Usyk is supposed to be worth, as far as purses, fight purses, 400 million pounds. Now, I said it would be two guys who are making 100 million each, and the other two 100 million each. Maybe a little bit more for the undisputed bout. But then going into the fight next year could be a couple $100 million purses for each fighter. People thought I was crazy. I told y'all, man, let's hold your horses, not take it to the stupid. They're putting up real money out there. And I truly believe, I got to do the video, I'm just so damn busy. I truly believe Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, they can keep talking about Saudi. I believe Earl Spence and Crawford may end up in the Middle East too. But that being said, AJ Wilder, finger pointing, Wilder walked away from $100 and something million. AJ and Eddie Hearn weren't being transparent. The zone, they weren't. They didn't treat Deontay Wilder with the respect of a champion. He just thought he was a dumb country bumpkin from Alabama. They learned quick that he's not. He's very intelligent. He has a good team around him. They didn't take that deal, which, you know, when you look at it, maybe it would have been a good deal. But, you know, hey, some of us have integrity, have principles, we have values, we have core competencies, and we're just not going to accept what you give us if the playing field is not level. But at the same time, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, does anyone really give a crap about seeing these guys fight? There's no more mystique surrounding those guys, no more suspense. It's just two guys who we know can crack, questionable chins, someone's going to lose. I happen to favor Wilder because I think Anthony Joshua is just taking it to the stupid with this whole thing about I'm overthinking, man, outside the ring. Anyone knows me, I'm not really a fighter, I'm a thinker. So now in boxing, my style needs to be that of what I am outside the ring. Let me tell you, you know what? Be Manny Pacquiao outside the ring. Be the guy who's laughing, the guy who's super religious, the guy who's super kind, right? The guy who wants to be a politician, help his country, be the thinker, right? Be Pacquiao outside the ring. But you know what? Inside the ring, be Pacquiao too. Vicious, doesn't care. All about tranquilizing opponents. So Anthony Joshua needs to figure that out. You can be the thinker outside the ring, but inside the ring, you can think about killing the opponent. Because they're damn sure thinking about killing your ass. Anyway, I think he will get a rude awakening in there with Deontay Wilder. I think Deontay Wilder knocks him out, viciously knocks him out in Saudi. And a sandstorm may come and just sweep Anthony Joshua's ass away back to the UK. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans on 7 continents. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, yay, yay. Low energy. Does anybody give a crap? I'm in the breeze.